Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna do this awesome set with the cat eye. Have a preview of it in here. Very simple, but quite effective, and I hope you really like this set. So let's start. I've got this simple cat eye designs. They are actually pretty interesting and look very effective with all that bling going on. And I will show you how to achieve this look. So first of all, we are gonna need some cat eye and transfer foil gel. You guys ask me quite often like what kind of products I'm using. So we are gonna use the transfer foil gel, and I'm just gonna bring a small scoop of it. And then just so the things are nice and visible for you, I'm gonna add a drop of the black gel as well into it, just so you can see it what I'm painting. And then you are also gonna need some gold transfer foil and some cat eye gel. So I have picked a cat eye 286 and 284 with a drop of the 04. So first of all, I'm just doing my mixture just so you can see it. Painting with the clear gel can be sometimes more difficult. And you want to start doing, you can do it flowers, you can do it butterflies, or just like an abstract design. I will show you it on the flowers because I think it's pretty interesting. So first of all, like indicate where your flower is going to be. And on this one, I will do 2 flowers. So one in here, just like a wee small dot, and then the second flower in here. And then the petals are going to be very simple, like a long simple petals. So I'm trying to pick up like a small amount of the product and distributed it pretty nice and even. And then the last petal. The next petals needs to go in between the other petals. So the first petal, I'm going to place it in here. And then the second petal going in there. Okay, once we have done the petals, I'm just going to add a couple of random lines. So okay, happy with, no, not happy with this one more in here. Okay, happy with this one. So we've got like a kind of almost stained glass look. Now I'm just gonna cure my tip 60 seconds. And then on this one, guys, we are gonna do a different type of flower because the other one was 6 petal. Now I'm just gonna go for a 5 petal. So again, a dot. And then I did like almost like a heart shape petal. So depending on what you want, you can do it different shape of the petals. And this one, I'm just gonna do it like a kind of wavy petals. Pretty nice and random. And then I need to squeeze the last 2 petals. So this is always the hardest task. You can kind of in your head almost like imagine and splitting it into half. And then keep adding those lines. Let's maybe split this one. So you can make them either big or small, whichever is your preference. Okay, I'm just curing this one and then grab a tiny bit of this gold transfer foil. Straight away 2 pieces because I need it for 2 tips. And this is a design which I will work like 1 finger at the time and then keep swapping it, because otherwise it will be just too time consuming. So place that transfer foil in there and just rub it in. So with the black gel you cannot do that. You will have to, you've got just like a one go for it, but the clear gel, you can see it, it takes foil perfect, and it is very easy to use it, so very friendly for beginners. To be honest, this looks actually really nice, even just the way it is, without of adding the cat eye. And I'm not bothered even to clean the transfer foil or anything. I'm just applying it into the tip and then lifting off, and you get like a fantastic coverage. I think Patrick could do it, this one as well. Oh, I actually love them just the way they are. Now anyway, let's do our mixture, guys. So we are gonna use a 0.4, just a small drop of it. And then the 286. And that will go inside our flowers. Obviously I want more of this color. I'm just mixing it because I want to keep the things pretty delicate. And what you can do it is, I will show you on this one petal after one, after one, after one. And then on the other one I will show you one when I'm painting full flowers, just so you can see the difference. Then grab the magnet and get it nice and strong effect. We've got it nice and strong. Okay, on this one I'm gonna straight away go and do it all petals. Please make sure like you don't go too close to the transfer foil, because that will kind of make the gel to spread too much. Yes, you can probably, guys, those who watch are for a long time, you can know what it was.
Lucky jumping to my back with the cameras.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, no, Lucky, don't jump on the cameras. So now I've got 5 petals, but that will give you 6 petals when which I'm doing at the same time, but that will give you a different results. Okay, and then cure it to the ones which we're doing separate. Even more, like if you want, you could, guys, get like almost like a 3D look with it, and top coated the entire design at the end, and then separately top coated just the petals. Okay, so again, this one is going to be a full flower. Definitely a sound-friendly designs and not over the top. You could even just leave them the way it looks now, with the white outside without of coloring it, with the cat eye, the broken glass. I think that looks pretty nice too. So depending on the look you want to achieve. And finally we had like a really large free deliveries, like with the product, so like everything is back in stock. Grab it till we have it. That's so pretty. So yes, I am so happy about it. And I like it actually. I never thought about mixing cat eyes, but I think it gives a really nice and interesting results as well. the fact that it's slightly changed the color of it. And then the other cat eye, 284. So this one is very subtle color. You could actually use even a pastel colors, glitters, anything around it. Oh, maybe let's add blue into it. Okay, so I'm gonna drop 03 in here. And we will do one with blue as well. I don't want to do it on its own because they look best on the black background, the basic cat eye collection. And then the lanterns looks really nice on any kind of color. That's why I decided to actually mix it and see it, how it will turn it out. So on this one, again, we are doing, I'm gonna do it couple at the time. Or actually even all of them. And then in the comments, guys, you can tell me which one you prefer it, the look, like all of them. Obviously, all of them is much faster. But when we're working on a client, one finger, another finger, it doesn't matter really. It just takes the same time. And I'm using the detailer brush. Like there is not... not long lines, like just a nice and short. And for rounded shapes, the detailer brush is much better. Like the D-liner is perfect for like painting a straight lines. But for like curved looks, I would say the detailer brush is better because it feels almost like a pen. So I'm using it almost like a pencil. And I can work more with the tip of the brush. Okay, so this one is all colored in. And I like to come up, actually Olivia was asking me not long time ago, like how do I get that results with the cat eye. So I like to come up from all 4 angles and then kind of hold it till I get a really nice and intense look on my cat eye. Okay, happy with this one. And then let's do the separate ones. So this one is going to be much more time consuming. Because I'm doing like an empty space, every empty space one by one. And this way it is gonna shine like a different direction. So freeze it, always make sure, like especially for a cat eyes, that you do freeze it for at least 5-10 seconds, because otherwise the product wouldn't be cured. And you can even lose your cat eye effect. I mean, obviously doing petal by petal, you can be more precise. Okay, this one is ready for a top coat. I will show you. The only trouble is always find the nice angles for the cat eyes in the camera. They always so difficult to catch. And then this color on its own this time. So clean my brush. And again, I'm gonna do it one by one. Nice and strong. Let it cook and apply the top coat over this one. I think you could actually pull a nice bright nails with it as well, like by doing the outlines white or sugared look, and looks pretty nice and interesting. I think I got a nice angle now of the cat eye. Another tip, guys, when using the cat eyes, what I can give you is, remember there are some magnetic particles in there. So what you want to always do it is, before you start using your cat eyes is take a bottle and like roll it in between your fingers. I show you that. Roll it like in between the fingers to even put it upside down to mix the particles. So this way you will get a really stronger results, because quite often when we don't use the product, the pigments tend to fall down the bottle, like, and the same with the gel polishes. If you didn't use a certain color for a while, it's good to kind of give those mix, but I find it does really apply to the cat eyes. One side, other side, from the top, from the bottom, and here I'm gonna intensify it like. So depending of the look, you pay longer or shorter with it. This can go in here. What else I do it quite often, guys, when I'm working with the cat eyes on the clients is actually quite often I feel the cat eyes got a little bit more of a texture into it, and because we want to get the effect quite intense, and we tend to apply them a little bit thicker than a normal gel polish. They are very forgiving and they do not wrinkle. Like if you would apply white, black or red in same thickness, it will definitely wrinkle, but the cat eye wouldn't. And for that reason, we can sometimes have like a little bit of bulkiness from it. So to solve that problem, what I'm doing is like I'm applying the top coat, I'm rebuffing it and reapply the top coat. And even if we've got an extra layer of the top coat, the overall look is much neater and slimmer looking. So that's a tip for those of you who find it sometimes the cat eye can give those bulk results. I mean, unless you're working really, really thin, then you don't get that. I find that I apply the cat eye quite often a little bit thicker. I'm not sure, like, I mean, this one was so much. No, it is a difference. It does make a huge difference, one by one, definitely. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you do see that difference. I will show you that once we finish this one. So pretty. And also, like, the longer you hold your magnet, the more time it has to kind of move those little particles as well to make the effect stronger, as you could see it on this one on the top. Well, come on, where are you? I have lost this one. Oh, I've got it here. And then cure it. I'm sorry for covering your view, guys, but I want to make sure I go straight into the lamp, because we are working on the magnetic stand as well. So sometimes this can, if your cat eye doesn't work properly the way you want it, it might be an actual magnet which is underneath and is changing those particles. So keep that in mind as well. Sometimes you might be better off not using those stand for the cat eye. I can kind of usually manage around it and fix that issue by working pretty fast inside the lamp before the magnet here damage my design. And then the last one. If you have enjoyed, guys, this easy, like I would say very easy tutorial, you can hit the share button so the other can see it as well. I will really appreciate it. And then final cure before the top coat, and I will be able to show you the difference in one by one compared to the other one. So High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. Yeah, but applying top coat over it, or like even a gel on the flowers, will give you a nice texture look. I think that will look cool too. Again, after doing one design, the second idea is born. And that's what I love about creating like a different designs, that we get to inspired from one look to another look. Okay, I need like 5 more seconds. There we are, just so I can safely remove it. It's not fully cured, but I don't want to take away much of your time just for curing, and then I can show you. So you can see it on this one, everything was like on this one, everything was done separately, so the cat eye reflects in different direction, and I think it makes it more interesting. Same on this one, some of them have been done separately, so those the flowers, and then here we have done it everything in a one go, so cat eye kind of runs smoother, it doesn't reflect light into so many different directions. But I'm just trying to find again best angles, because we've got shine from the transfer foil and then we've got shine from the cat eye. Oh, that's a nice view. There we are here. You can see it. There we are, the dancing cat eye inside this design. I hope guys you have really enjoyed it. Sending you huge glittery hugs and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!